All right, look, I ain't even in a mood for a fucking intro at this point. At this point, it's kind of I don't want to do these reactions to a loss, to an embarrassing loss on prime time with everybody watching. It's stuff I don't want to do. But since this is my channel, I'm a Bears channel. I'm a Chicago Bears channel. I react win or lose. I predict win or lose. Part of me doesn't want to do this, but I have to. Okay, the reason why I didn't post anything last night is because I was reviewing film. I always do win or lose. Now, let's get to the point. All right, you already know where to follow me. You already know to subscribe. You already know to leave a like. Leave a dislike if you're a fucking clown. I don't fucking care at this point. At this point, man, I don't really know what to say. All right, we played our offense. It's the same story every single Bears Sunday or Monday. I don't even care. Just football, Bears football game. They have a Super Bowl caliber defense and a pure dog shit offense. Okay. Now, I don't want to get into the positives because I don't feel like it. I'll get to that. All I could just say is for the positives, Cordell Patterson had a huge, amazing kickoff return, already tied it for his record. Hopefully that will come. Hopefully his record breaker will come. And the next one, the Khalil Mack interception, that was pretty dope. All right. Where do I put the blame? Can't blame it on Mitchell because he's not the quarterback. Can't blame it on Matt Nagy because he's not calling plays. The only pathetic dog shit lineman was Crawford or Coward. Whatever. I don't I'm just gonna call him Coward because he is a fucking coward. Why is he starting? Why is he starting? Why in the blue hell is he starting? Why? Why? I want to know. I want to ask Ryan Pace an honest question. Why do you feel the need to start Coward every fucking week, every Sunday, when he doesn't block for fucking shit? I already want Pace's head if he's starting next game. I'm already starting to want Pace's head if he's starting next game. How about this? How about another one? Nick Foles, you disappointed me. Okay, you're one of my favorite players, but you disappointed me. You fucking disappointed me. And I'm disappointed in Matt Nagy. Not play calling wise because he wasn't calling plays, about the decision he made in week 3 to bench Mitchell Trubisky after a bad interception. Meanwhile, Nick Foles throws a pick every single week, and that's okay. Now, obviously, players out to Nick Foles. Nick Foles did have an injury. I don't want him to start. I really do not want Nick Foles to start. Let me ask you, Bears fans, do you really want Nick Foles to start as your quarterback anymore? We're not tanking for a quarterback. We're not. It's just how it is. Akeem Hicks has ribs. We already know Akeem Hicks. He's going to fight through it. Okay? That's why Akeem Hicks didn't want to see a doctor, because the doctor would have told him, you need to rest. All right? That's how it's going to work. At this point, man, we have to put it back in Mitchell. I'm starting not to agree with that decision of benching Mitchell after week 3 versus the Falcons. When you don't know, Mitchell could have came back because the Falcons would have pulled the Falcons. Okay, once you have a losing record, you just find ways to lose. Bears were 5-1, now 4 straight losses, looking to be 5 as we face Green Bay right after this. At this point, people want to say we are going to miss the playoffs. Look, We're the 8th seed at this point, but this ain't the NBA. This is the NFL. We only are one spot away, okay, which is the 7th seed. I doubt we're going to win. Here's the thing, folks. Even if we do make the playoffs, I doubt we can make it past the first round unless it's against an NFC East opponent, which we all know the NFC East is terrible and shouldn't even be in playoffs right now. Now let's get to the point. I'm trying to create here. All right. I defended Nick Foles for mostly the time. Okay, he was on the Bears. I said the play caller was shit, and it was shit. It was shitty. I said the offensive line needs to fucking change. And they need to get rid of Coward. At this point, man, I don't mind somebody clapping. The only people that deserve to get clapped after this game is Coward and Nick Foles. All right, the rest are fine. And he missed Jimmy Graham for a wide open touchdown. Man, even Mitchell would go to his tight end. Mitchell goes to his tight ends more. All right. Mitchell goes to his tight ends more. At least Mitchell can scramble, make plays. I know I've said that Mitchell doesn't do this, but what point, folks? Do you really want Nick Foles as your quarterback? Even after 2 wins, he had 2 good games, one against Atlanta, one against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he's looked terrible since. What am I supposed to tell you? All right, even if we win out, which will be fine, Mitchell Trubisky would be the comeback player of the year if that happens. I'm 99% confident Mitchell Trubisky is going to be starting against Green Bay. Okay. And that's going to be another primetime game, which I don't think we deserve to be on primetime anymore because of the lack of performance. We need to put back in Mitchell. All right, you benched the guy who was undefeated after 1 bad interception. Yeah, he threw the ball bad. Well, guess what? I seen Aaron Rodgers throw a bad interception against the Jaguars, and he's still starting. That's the reason why. I see Kirk Cousins throw multiple interceptions, and he's still starting. I see Matthew Stafford throw interceptions. He doesn't get benched. And guess what? No matter how you want to put it, they're going back to Mitchell. All right, I can 99% guarantee that they're going back to Mitchell. Okay, I know Nick Foles' injury wasn't too serious according to Matt Nagy, but at the end of the day, they're going back to Mitchell. All right, this is Mitchell's last chance. Now I'm going to make a video over the weekend, a hype video, because I know I'm going to be right when I say Mitchell Trubisky is going to be starting. This is his last chance. This is win or lose territory. You can afford to lose 1 game. And that should be probably not maybe split a win with Green Bay. That's how it's going to have to come down to. It would be nice if the Bears swept the Packers. But reality, it's probably not going to happen. So you guys wanted my rant. Pretty much that is my rant. The only guy that I won't credit on defense is Buster Screen, and he looked awful. Just awful. But he's not getting more smoke than Nick Foles and Coward are getting by Bears fans. At this point, I don't mind. I'm going to go silent on the bye week. So this is probably going to be my last video of the week, probably. I might do 1, but let me tell you something. Our next opponent's Green Bay. Green Bay has looking a little bit slow. Like I said, they struggled against the Jaguars. We put back in Mitchell, who can scramble, make plays when it matters. Where does that leave Green Bay? And we already know Green Bay's defense is garbage. But if Coward is starting next game, it's Coward's going to make whoever they're putting him against a elite tackle. All right, Charles Leno was okay. Jermaine Fatty was pretty much the only garbage lineman last night was Coward. At the end of the day, man, you can't blame Miller. You can't blame Miller for the Nick Foles overthrew that touchdown, and he on the first opening play he threw an interception. Yeah, I can make an argument. Anthony Miller should have jumped better for that ball, but there was an open lane. Trubisky would have got the first down. I'm positive we're going to start Mitchell next game. All right, this is the last chance for Mitchell. I need him to stay. I can't stress him enough. I really need him to stay because I have a lot of Packers fans. I really need to fucking get it because a lot of them are laughing at Nick Foles' injury. I need him. We need him. Matt Nagy needs him. Pace needs him because if he doesn't, Pace is fired. Nagy's fired. And they're going to bring in a new GM, new head coach, new quarterback probably. Sam Darnold, Gardner Minshew. Maybe Jimmy Garoppolo, but okay. That's all. Please go subscribe. As always, my name is Michael, and I approve this message.